Well, ladies and gentlemen, it says we're live, so we must be live. How the devil are you? It's Tim Down for Living with MS in Tenerife. I'm here in little Germany, and I'm inside today because it's full. And I've got to get rid of this table at 7 o'clock as well, because there are other people coming. So thanks to me, of course, that you're all coming here and telling Kirsten, I come here because of Tim. She doesn't hear anything. She says you're lying. Good evening, everybody. I am actually streaming now to Facebook and YouTube. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Give us a thumbs up. And this, my friends, is Freaky Friday. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? So I've got to remember to look in the camera. On my iPad today, and this is the old system. This is what we call StreamYard, so I can actually stream to 2 places at once, and it is a third of the price. No, more, a fifth of the price. In fact, more, a sixth of the price of the other one. So I'm going to stop doing that and just do this one. The only problem is it doesn't allow me to plug my microphone into the iPad Mini. It does allow me to plug the mixing desk into the big iPad on a Wednesday for balcony banter, but for the rest of the time it'll just be me. What I can also use is the earphones. So if you want to come on and say hello, then don't forget, have a look at the pinned message at the top on YouTube, and that will give you an idea of how to get in. Apart from that, everything's okay. Well, I can see your comments a bit better on this one as well. So we've got loads of people in. We got Jeff, Yvonne, it's Craig, buenos dias, buenas tardes. Jeff again, Ali Bennett, hi Ali, thank you for all your support, Ali. Christina's at home today. She says she's going to wait for me to come back and start cooking. We're going to have beef today. It's like a beef and a wrap with some peas and sweet corn. So that's going to be quite nice. It's left over from Wednesday, Balcony Banter Wednesday. Thought you were cancelling StreamYard. You know, I had such a good deal on StreamYard. I got the Essentials package, which was 2 years ago, for €8. So it's cheap as chips. So I've kept it on, and I've got a team now that's me and Juliani. So when Juliani goes live, she can use it. And I just pay $8 a month, and the other one I'm paying $45 a month. So that's the difference. So, but it's getting better, StreamYard. And if I get a laptop, then I can actually plug my DSLR into it from a big camera. So that's going to be the plan, I think. So we're on the Dunkel's Weizen again today from Franciscana. I do have a second camera. Let me see if I can bring it online. Add to stream. There you go. This is the roving cam. Let me show you exactly where we are. This is the beautiful place of Liverpool, Germany. This is the setup I've got, which is my iPad and the Wi-Fi on top, and the beer and the olives. Olive. And this is the bar. And here is Little Germany's indoor space. Which is the best picture? This one or this one? Who knows? Next door is the Romantica. And let's turn this one off. You're in the streaming audio only. Okay, well, I'm not audioing anyway. So there you go. So what I'm going to do is to save bandwidth. I'm going to leave this one. I'm not going to end it. I'm just going to leave it. So I'm out of the picture on that one now. Cool dudes. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what you got. Is Little Germany your favourite, says Craig? And I can actually put you on now, and we can actually see Craig there in the corner. Yes, this is one of my favourite restaurants, mainly because of the food and the drink, and the people, of course. So it ticks all the boxes. It's got decent beer, it's got great food, it's got comfort food for Chris. And because they do stuff here that I don't cook, like spätzle and liver. So if I want to eat liver, then I'll come here. because Christina won't eat it and I'm not cooking it for one. And I don't cook Spätzle, which is like the Bavarian or Schwäbisch, I think it is, speciality, which is more of a 6 o'clock, which is more of a like a pasta. So you make a pasta dough, and then instead of rolling out spaghetti or turning it into ravioli, you grate it through a cheese grater or a Spätzle grater into boiling salted water. So it's like little bits of grated pasta. It's quite nice, and they make it with an onion sauce and cheese on top, and that's really nice. Käsespätzle is called, cheese Spätzle. Okay, let's see what else is going on. Moira wasn't ill; she was just away. Pauline's on. Hi again. Tracy's on. Hi Tim, hope you and Christina are both well. We are both well, actually, as well as can be expected, as they say. Mary Artie photograph. How lovely it is. 45 minutes away from me, that Moira. Oh, because you were in, where were you? Leyland somewhere. Or Lytham. Lytham St Anne's, is it? There you go. Lytham St Anne's. So it doesn't tell me how many. Oh yes, it does. It tells me I've got 94 people watching and 5 thumbs up. It's only telling me the thumbs up on Facebook though. Let's have a look on YouTube, see what we've got there. So I don't normally stream to Facebook, so if you are first time here on Facebook, don't forget we go stream live 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, on YouTube, so youtube.com/LWMST. Can I put that up, you think? Or if you just go to timothydowd.com and tell you all about it, where we go and what we do. As I say, I don't have a microphone tonight, so it's just a normal microphone. I hope everything's okay. Get rid of that. And let's see what we got here. I'm eating olives. Put in the comments whether you like olives or not. 91 people, there you go. Oh, it does say 91 plus 7, there you go. So we've got 100 people watching now. Cool, dude. It's going up and up. And thumbs up. It says we got 5 thumbs up on the. Well, there's 44 here. Okay, so it's not showing me the thumbs up on YouTube at the moment. So let's go back to your comments. So what we're going to do? Oh dear, olives, don't like olives. Jacqueline doesn't like olives. Don't like olives, don't like olives. What's your best and worst things about Tenerife? Neil Davidson, welcome my friend. What are the best and worst things about Tenerife? Well, the best thing about Tenerife, I think, for me, is the weather, of course. And it's not that it's hot, it's that it's constant. Because for Christina, that's ideal. And so I think, yeah, the best thing is the climate. And also, if you want rain, you can go to the rainforest. If you want snow, you can go to the mountain in winter. So you basically get everything you want. Go sushi. And the worst thing about Tenerife, I'd have to think about that one before I gave an answer. I think it's the, I tell you what it is, it's the arrogant tourist that think they own the place, you know? Instead of coming and looking at the culture, they come and bring their own culture with them and use it as a dump, to tell you the truth. They get drunk, fight, and, you know. Well, anyway, but that's the worst thing is yeah, people who abuse the place. It's a beautiful island, and I know we need tourism, but you can have tourism without. And I'm not going any deeper into that. I'm not going any deeper. But that's what the worst thing about it is. It used to be that you couldn't drink the water, you can now. There used to be the electricity used to go off, it's not anymore. In fact, we're just having built Europe's most modern electric switcher, which includes all the wind and other power, and is getting ready for electric cars. So that's even better. We've got desalination plants now, so we're not reliant on getting water from anywhere else in a decade. And that's why they're giving up free water to fill your bottle up in the parks. There's a trial going on in the Galleon Park where you can go and fill your bottle up with desalinated water, cooled. And so that works well. And they're going to do that all over the borough, so that's going to be good. The government is, I mean, as governments go, it's fairly good. It looks after its people. As long as you're registered, you get looked after. There is a lot of unregistered people here for one reason or another. And that means that we don't get the funding from the central government that we should. So what happens is if you live in the borough, you have to go and register with the town hall and put yourself on the padron, and padronamiento it's called. So you're going to put yourself on the padron. And once you're on the padron, that's how many people officially live in the borough. And then the national government issue the budget to the autonomous communities based on that, and the autonomous communities issue to the municipalities, which is the borough of Adeki, for instance. I mean, little German speaking G. So yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Sometimes the documentation or the paperwork is a bit much, but it's the same everywhere. I mean, I was living in Germany, so paperwork is nothing new to me. What else we got? Craicmaster Children's Place. Yep, Craicmaster is very nice. The pyramids. The 19th, I'm there for my 50th, Jackie. I saw you. I think you were on everybody's vlogs, and you just can't wait. I bet you're dead excited. Alan Waring, hi. Sandra's on. Moira's on. Ian the Doorman's on. I can't see any more further than Joanna. That's one thing that happens here. It goes off. So what else? Bit mental, but otherwise good. Joanna's a bit mental, but otherwise good thing. Yeah. I put a tumble dryer engine in my car. It wouldn't start. I realised I hadn't shut the door properly. Then it took it for a spin. I'm going to put that up because I can. Because with this system, it's easy to read your comments, and you can stick them up here and shame everybody who's putting those saves and jokes. And it actually makes my face look slimmer, I think. Here. What do you think? Slimmer. That's what I think, anyway. Hide the current comment. There you go. Hi, Tim, and everyone says Maria Ayres. So I don't really have much for you tonight. I mean, it's basically just me and a beer. And me and another beer in a minute. So I don't have a film to show. I don't have Christina. What I do have is a pinned comment that gives you the link to come in to say hello. So if you want to come in and say hello, just turn your phone sideways. And in fact, I'm actually going to finish this now. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to actually show you exactly what to do. So all you need to do is so turn your phone sideways. Go into whatever browser you've got. Oh, there we go. And then put in the link that I just sent. And then you'll enter the studio like this. And then it'll ask you a question, can I use your microphone? Yes. So let's use the microphone. Then you test it. Hello, 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 hello. I'm going to actually mute the microphone because I don't want it to come out. And then put your name in. I've got Roving Cam, and that's the name that's going to show at the bottom of, like, say, Timothy down up there. Yeah. And then you say enter studio, and you can. Well, you don't come straight in. What happens is, it's only because this is the what's it called account. This is the administrator account. So it comes in, and then I look to see who's on. I go, oh, they look nice, and then I say, I'll bring you on. There you go. So I can add you to the stream now. Yeah. So they're going. So there's another table free. There you go. There's Ushi. Give us a wave, Ushi. Give us a wave.
Halo, aku mal die Frau vornehmen.
Viel
Schönen
Grüß.
Grüß. Mach dir mal
Sagi,
ein
schönen Grüß.
Weizenbier.
It's my time. Du hast das letztes Mal gemacht. Ich mache dieses Mal.
Du machst gar nichts. Wie die Mieten sind erhöht. Geht gar nichts mehr.
Wahnsinn,
Bei
gell?
mir nicht.
Wahnsinn. Ne?
Bei mir noch nicht.
No, weil ich glaube,
200 Euro.
ja,
Das ist viel Geld.
Wahnsinn.
Nee, bei mir haben sie noch nicht erhöht.
Einmal.
Auf einmal.
Auf einmal, yeah.
Ist viel.
The mic's muted, it says. I'm just chatting with Ushi, and she's telling me she lives in the same building as me, and her rent hasn't gone up because she's only been there. I think I'm going to take this off. Hang on. How do we get this off now? Let's get kick this person. Remove from the stream. There you go. Muchas gracias, mein Schatz.
Von hinten hat jetzt keiner mit.
Ushi, muchas gracias.
Ja, gerne, von Herzen. Ja.
Yeah, and her rent didn't go up and I think it's because she's not been there 7 years yet, because they can only do it after 7 years. Looks like a cuckoo clock of your head, yeah. If you wait half an hour, it'll say something. Graham's on, Simon's on, Stephen's on. Any new hells getting built, Tim? From the areas that I go to, there's a lot being refurbished, but I've not seen any getting built, although we did have some news the other day about El Portito, which is the next village to Playa Paraíso, that they're trying to build a 5-star hotel community there. So villas and private beach and everything, but there's a lot of people against it, mainly because it's a protected area, and secondly because you're not allowed to have private beaches in Spain. So there's a lot of people against that. Are you the face behind Tenerife Uncovered, Olivia? No, I'm not. I had a bit of a joke with Johnny Vlogger, which was picked up by Tenerife Uncovered. And no, we really don't know who it is, and whoever it is has got a weird sense of humour, but he's taking the mick out of everybody. He doesn't do me that often, maybe because I don't know why. But sometimes I give him stuff to use, you know. I don't know who it is, but I'll just do something online and know that he'll pick that up. And yeah, so no, we don't know who it is. But as I said on, I think it was a couple of days ago, I was asked whether I'm going to distance myself from the guy. You know, I don't censor anybody. You censor it yourself by not watching it. So if you're a bit easily offended, then don't watch it. But you can't stop people doing stuff like that, because there are people who want to watch it. And who are you to tell them what they can or cannot do? So the self-censorship is the easiest. Don't put yourself in any danger. Don't listen to anybody that might offend you. Your life will probably change, and the number of people that you know will probably reduce, but you won't be in any danger of being offended. Because don't forget, you can only take offence. You can never give offence. What people think are offensive is a personal to them. Anyway, let's get off that. Any new hotels? I've not seen it. Is Tom Hertman back vlogging, Tim? I didn't see his vlog, but I saw Tenerife Uncovered say that he was back. But I've not watched anything of his lately. That's the cuckoo clock. I like the fact they don't allow private beaches and that. Yes, I like the fact they don't allow private beaches, and that is such a pretty. Well, it is a pretty one. It's a pretty beach, and it's used by a lot of locals as well, local Spanish people. And so it would be a bit unfair if one of their favourite beaches was taken away. What they did do, there was a hippie settlement there, and they cleared all that. But they were doing that all over the place, mainly because there was they couldn't tax it. But they cleared all that. But I don't think that they bothered. No, I'm just guessing, but I don't think it was a precursor for selling the land to somebody. Pete and Shell, Damien today was good, but could be better if tech works as it should. Editing was a pain. I didn't see that. Damien, you look good, man. The sun deserves credit. You think I'm getting a tan, am I? I got 50 packs on. But I noticed they've got these little spots on the edge. I don't know what it is. Maybe the monkeypox. That's very Tenerife covered. Neil Davidson. Oh, missed that. I like that there. Damien's on. My moving Scrabble. Brownie, when do you start watching Tim? Says Mark Miller. Ah, there we go. Mark. Mark is on Facebook. Cool dude. Mark Miller. Welcome. I don't normally stream to Facebook, but this new system allows me to stream to YouTube and Facebook simultaneously. I'm just making sure that you know I can say big words even after a beer. Oh, here come the guys. And I don't know if everybody can see everything. Mark Miller and Alison Bass. Hi Tim, look. Hey Alison. We met in Tanyos 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. Quite a while. Mark Miller Brownie. Yes, Mr. B, you need to up your game. Thank you, there you go. Mattman's on. Hi, Mattman. Will you be singing again on Johnny's Live, Tim? Lol. Yes, I will. I will sing on Johnny's Live tonight. But I'll have my own music this time. I know I've not been on for a while. Good to see you. I'm back again later this year. Cool, dude. Don't forget. Hey. Don't forget we got meet-up Monday to go and meet Chris because she won't really come out on a Monday. I mean, I've dragged her out a couple of times on a Friday, but she really likes to come out on a Monday. So if you want to come to a meet-up Monday, just go to timothydow.com. I'll do this now. Go to timothydow.com and find out all about Meetup Monday and the lives and everything there. I'll leave it up for now. Vince is on. Vince Dunn says in the paper this week the weather is going to be better than usual between now and September at the Canaries and the Balearics. What they're saying is that the weather is a Kalima, but it actually got directed back. In fact, if you watch yesterday's short, I put it in there. So have a look at that. And Graham saying I still haven't been able to book a break in Tenerife yet. I promised to come over there in May. It's come and gone. Not sure it'll be the end of June. Oh dear. See ya. Yeah, Graham, I hope you do. And if you don't, just give me the keys to your flat. I'll put somebody in it. Jake Vlogs is on. Alicante's very hot. Sunburnt quite bad. Jake Vlogs. I've still not had a look. I've got to put a mental note on a piece of paper to go and see Jake Vlogs. What is your is it called Jake Vlogs? Yeah, probably is, isn't it? Let's search for Jake Vlogs right now. Live. Jackie Vlogs. Or Jackie Vlogs. Jackie Vlogs. Is that you? Jackie Vlogs? Maybe. Ollie Grimshaw. The sound isn't great. No, the sound isn't great. It's because I'm not allowed to use a microphone in this system, unfortunately. What I can do is stick these on. Let me know if this is any better. Let's go to audio. Okay, this is the microphones of the big ears now. Ollie, so let me know please if that's any good, if that's any better. A lot of noise in the background. Yeah, I usually have this microphone which shields me from everything, but now there's loads of people here. But the thing is, it's the same as every other blogger. They don't have microphones. They just walk around with telephones. Working today, no beer till tomorrow. Hey, David, how the devil are you? On Facebook. Oh, Tricia says much better. Loads of Jake Vlogs out there. Okay. That wasn't you, was it? Okay. Send me the actual link and I'll take a look. Much better? Working tomorrow, still loud background conversation. Yeah, we can't get rid of that unless we get rid of the people, unfortunately. Well, she just bought me a beer, so she can talk as much as she likes. I wonder if I can turn it down. Oh, it's a lot better, says Ollie. Okay, that's okay. And what I'll do, I'll keep these on. Now, because I can hear you now, you need to come on and with your phone. In fact, if you don't want to be seen, you can just come on with audio. And the way to do that is when you go in and you go to StreamYard, and like I showed you before, and you enter the studio, right? So when you enter the studio, you allow microphone and camera, okay? But then you stop the camera, okay? And then you just come in as audio. Damo 1285's come in. Let me just take that off and get rid of that. And Damo 1285 looks a bit like Damien to me. We're not having him on. Damien, and with your phone. Now the devil are you, my friend?
Hello, can you hear me, Tim?
Oh, I can hear you, yes, but you're frozen a little bit.
Hello?
Cool dude,
How are
ladies
you,
and
buddy?
gentlemen. This is Damien. We're doing fine, thank you. Yourself?
Not too bad. Live from Dublin.
You're right from Dublin there. What's that in the background? Is that a picture in the
Yeah.
background?
Yeah. That's me picture in my house, yeah, of my little baby picture and my nanny and my brother.
Cool dude. I'm going to turn everybody else off now so I can hear you properly. So I can actually filter out all the conversations. That's pretty cool. So what have you got for...
Oh, that's perfect, Tim, yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah,
Mark,
it
going
is.
to
Can
have
you
to
hear
catch
me,
you later. I can definitely hear you. There's a little bit of a delay, but I can hear you.
Right,
and your
perfect.
picture's
Happy
jumping about a
days.
bit. What type of internet
Sorry,
connection have
that's
you
just
got?
probably my yoke, because it's from my phone.
Okay.
So it's a bit bad, yeah? I just had to pop in and say hello to you.
Thank you so much. In fact, you're just showing everybody how easy it is to do, right?
Yeah. It's just click a button
Cool, dude.
and you're in. Happy days.
Just click the button and you're in. In fact,
Bye-bye.
it was a bit harder. Okay, see you, Damien. Thanks for popping in. Talk to you soon.
No problem, Timmy. Bye. Bye. Talk
Bye-bye.
to you soon, buddy. Bye-bye.
Bye. Arrive on Sunday the 50th on Monday. Okay, it's your 50th on Monday. Where are you going, Jackie? See, the thing is, if you're in here, you can tell me, you see. And Alan's saying he's watching YouTube on the big telly and Facebook on the phone. Are they better? Are they the same quality, each one of them? I got 115 people watching. I got 11 thumbs up and hearts. But I think the hearts is just showing me what on Facebook is. Birthday Monday, well done. Are you going to meet up Monday, Jacqueline? You probably won't come on your birthday, will you? But if you're only staying for the week and you won't be able to make the meetup Monday because you're out celebrating, then let me know and we'll either go for a walk with each other or you can come to Freaky Friday and I'll make it easy for you. You pick the spot. The only thing is it has to have no music. Very important. I'm going to keep this beer for David. Too long telling the too noisy. I can't do that. It's real life, unfortunately. I've got them back in my ears now. So it's echoing and the ladies in the background sound weird. I think that what it is, I've got anti-echo software on, I think. Audio, yeah, echo cancellation. So it won't echo to me. but it might echo when you were listening to Damien. And not only that, but this system processes the voice. So you're listening to a processed voice. On the old system, it's a lot more expensive, but you could put in your own processing. And that's what I used to do with a decent microphone. Unfortunately, it won't work on this. What it does do, though, is my big iPad allows me to have a lot better audio, because it's got an old 3.5mm jack, you see. All the rest have got either Lightning or USB-C. So what I could do is go in with this. Hang on. Do I have I've even got a microphone here, and this microphone clips straight in. So let's do that. Let's do the audio on this. There might be a delay though. So we're testing this live now. We're testing this live. Are you ready? I'm going to put this in here, and I'm going to go into StreamYard, which is just a browser-based thing. Then I'm going to enter the studio. Allow everything. 1, 2, 3, 4. Enter studio. Mute the mic. Okay, I'm in the studio. There we go. Now what I'm going to do is check that it's taking the audio from the headset microphone. Yes, it is. Okay, now I'm going to swap over. So I'm going to mute this. And now we're back with the other one. But then I can hear everything. Is that better? No, it isn't, because is it using this? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is using the microphone. If this is a better microphone, let me know. What about is the... no, I don't think it's in sync, is it? Is it in sync? Sounds better to me. It will be better. So what I'll do is I'll take the camera off. So I'm just in the stream with audio now. So it may be that my voice is not in sync with everybody else. So I'm going to turn this down, and then I can't hear a thing. There you go. So yeah, actually I'm going to take these off because nobody's in. I can't turn it off. I turn it down only. I can only turn it down. So is that better? What do you think? Don't hold up the microphone like that. It's a German pub. You're terrible. You're terrible. Anyway, so I don't know whether this is better or not. It looks like is my voice behind? I don't know. It looks all right anyway. Okay, that's good. So that's what we'll do. We'll use the big iPad as just a. The only thing is I'm using twice the bandwidth now. What I could do is turn this one off and just go with this one. How's this picture? Which picture's better? Let's put the camera back on. So which picture's better, do you think? Yeah, I can do everything on here, the same as everybody. I can still hear the ladies talking to German behind you, but a lot clearer, and you are in sync. Okay. So to save bandwidth, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this one off and put this one on. So bear with me. I'm going to set this off. Oh, missed him. There he is.
Da verdient ja 1100, hat da.
Cool dude. Had the comment. So I'm gonna go out with this one.
Nee. Dann zahlt seine Miete und dann bleiben noch.
Does that still work? Am I still on? That's pretty cool. Oh, there you go. So I'll turn this one off.
Nee, nee, sonst übergeht.
And now we're back on Tim and. What I should do is wipe the camera, shouldn't I? Is that better? Got some Irish cider behind me. Okay, ladles and jelly spoons. So, have you seen the reviews of the new DJI wireless mic system, Tim? It's getting rave reviews, good price too. You know, I have, and I'm quite happy with the Rode microphones. And this StreamYard just doesn't accept any external microphones unless you have a wired microphone. So I can actually plug my Zoom L8 into this and have a full mixing desk, so that's fine. It's too bright. I don't know, I can't change it, I don't think. Settings, video. No, all I can actually do is I can't change it, the brightness on it, I'm afraid. Top Man, brilliant. Netcross says it's too bright. Maybe it's too bright on Facebook, I don't know. We got 114 people watching. And I got to look in the camera now, haven't we? Look in the camera. We can actually change the camera around on this one. No, we're not going to do that. Evening, Tim. Mark Stevenson. How the devil are you? I'm fine, thank you. Stuart Adams. You're saying, how is Anne? Did I miss you coming in, Stuart? There we go. Been a while since I managed to sit and watch a live. It's back to normal. Anyway, I hope you're all well. We are Stuart Adams, and thank you so much for all your support. If you want a little badge like Stuart has, then just go and subscribe and then join the club. And what you get for joining the club, they'll all tell you. All the members will tell you what you get. You get nothing apart from a little badge and the knowledge that you're supporting the channel with a regular small donation each month. It's taken automatically from Google out of your account or your credit card, and it goes towards all the upkeep of the stuff that we're doing here. So thank you, everybody who's supporting the channel in that way. You can also support the channel by just sending a super chat or a super sticker. Just turn off the chats, and there's a little at the bottom of the chat, I think, where you type, there's a little $sign there, and you can go and do stuff there. And if you don't do any of that stuff, we actually have a PayPal link on timothydowd.com, which is down here somewhere. So thanks for everybody that supports the channel. Someone's trying to get a train home. The SNP nationalised the railway. So let me see if I can get this on. Well, that's amazing. It says high. Oh, there we go. The SNP nationalised the railway, and since then, the number of trains running has been halved. And even then, they keep cancelling trains, so I'm not happy. I'm meant to be in Edinburgh next Wednesday. You know, we think that nationalisation and privatisation are good and bad, but what is the reason for the cancellations and the number of trains? Is it because they nationalised it and then didn't fund it? That could be one thing. And so you've always got to look behind what it is, because I have heard some horror stories where that when they're making money, the private companies take all the profits, but when they start losing money, they get bailouts So we're actually paying, most of the private companies are being nationalized through the back door. If you nationalize anything, you got to fund it properly. And you shouldn't call it nationalizing anyway. You should call it the people. So actually, it's you that are cancelling the trains. And it's you that's not putting enough trains on. Because it's your business. Graham, it's your fault. Noise, sound breaking up. Oh dear. Crackling, Tim. Is that better? Next Tuesday, my wife had COVID. Oh no, sure. Delayed a week. Good, we'll see that. Never criticised the Nationalist Party. You've been getting a knock on the door, early hours and dragged off to the re-education camp, as our phrase. All right now. Love this new stream. Oh, cool. Thanks, Sam. Microphone back in just to see if it's any good. It's the same. Okay, let's go back to the other one then. Dee-be-dee-be-doo. We're going to rush and get this one up and running. It's the same, dear. Went to the studio. Allow. Enter studio. So I'm going to mute this and unmute this one. So I'm just going to change this one out. I'm actually going to get rid of that one. Put this one up. Is that better? Says Tim. And now I'm going to put these on. And then go to settings, audio, big. Right, we're back on the big ears now. So let's have a quick look. Microphone on the first one was better. Okay, Swiss clock. Just to say, got to go. Watch and catch you later. Sal, thank you so much. And thank you for your support. A fantastic little badge there. Thank you very, very much for supporting the channel. Microphone on the first one was better. Okay. Das ist gute, Tim. Thank you very much. You can even say better. So better is just better. Tricia Slater, there you go. So I'm going to turn this off. Let's get all these things out of here. Doesn't even tell me how long I've been on. Where are we? 18:38. Okay, we're probably around about 40 minutes then. Where's my sleeve? Telephone, Kirsten. All these people booking tables for Little Germany. Okay, perfect. 42 minutes. Thank you. Thank you. This is better. Off to a gig. We'll get you on catch up. Roger. Break a leg, my friend. Net cross is on. The sun is out, but the high winds in the north of east of England. Oh, we're coming over to Los Chris in November. Beautiful time in November. Beautiful time. Christina's worst time in Bavaria was November because totally, what's the word? Depressing. That's what the word was used. Bavaria in November is depressing, but here it's fantastic. It really is fantastic. Have you heard that the man has finally won an argument with the woman? Johnny Depp is the world's first. He hasn't won yet, mate. He hasn't won yet. Might have won the court case. But there you go. I always win arguments with women. Always. I just say, I'm sorry, I'm wrong. They can't say anything to that. I'm quite liking this, actually. I'm quite liking this. I've got people from Facebook coming in. You guys watching on Facebook, if you thought of coming over to YouTube, it's dead easy to come in and subscribe. Or shall I stay on Facebook? Let me know in the comments. If you're watching this on catch up, it's probably pretty boring because I'm chatting with the people who are here and I'm not chatting with you. And that's a problem sometimes because people like to be, what's the word, recognized, you know? So if you do chat in the comments afterwards, I will be putting a little heart on it to show you that I've read it. And if it needs an answer, I will answer it. But if you just say hi, Tim, I'm just going to heart you. YouTube, Facebook has subtitles. Oh, very good. Have a beer on me. Thank you so much. You saw it was going down. There we go. Thank you so much, Graham. Thank you. You can do both Facebook and YouTube. You can. You got two eyes? Whereabouts is everybody from? Norwich here. Neil Davison from Norwich. I am from Irland, Manchester. And I live in Canarias in Tenerife now. Tenerife. What was I going to say? What happened yesterday? Oh, I haven't been walking. Why haven't I been walking? That's a good story. I'm a lazy sod. The last time I went for a walk is when somebody says, I'll come for a walk with you. And I got to get up at 7:30 to go and meet him. That was Ian, of course. And then on Wednesday nights, we had one over the 8 bottles of wine. And also Thursday, I wasn't feeling very well. And then this morning, I thought, I've got a lot to do. Do I get up early and go walking, then come back at 11 and start late? Or do I start early doing the housework and doing the washing? Because I've been putting it off all week, doing the washing and the cooking and everything like that. I thought I'll have an extra hour in bed and then just start straight out the gate. I slept till 11. Well, oh God, here we go. Moody's Bond from Moira, Tracy in Wolverhampton, from Wales, Tina, Stirling, Sheffield, Northamptonshire, Edinburgh, Dublin, West Cork. Oh, they just jumped there. What's the exchange rate today? Was informed the pound is plummeting. I don't keep up with that anymore, I'm afraid, because I don't earn pounds anymore. So you think yesterday it was 114, maybe? I don't know what it is today. But we can find out what the actual rate is. Hey Siri, how much is €1 in pound sterling? 85 cents. So oh, you want it the other way around, don't you? Hey Siri, how much is £1 sterling in euros? How much is £1 sterling in euros? 117. So that's actually going up from what I've seen. Or do you mean plummeting? Oh no, that would mean that's going up. Unless they don't give you the real rate here, I don't know. Salby UK, it's a small world. It is a small world, but I wouldn't like to paint it or clean it. Oh, not that small, is it? So, thank you so much for the donations. I'm going to get another one now. Don't buy anything in Dublin because the next time it's more expensive. The prices keep on doubling. Craig, that is almost a ban. Almost. Just outside Bridge of Athlone. Is it Bridge of Allen or Athlone? Athlone, A-L-L-A-N. Ray Duffy, thank you for the super sticker. Thank you so much. I'm going to celebrate that. It doesn't show me what it is, though. I got to look on the other one to show what it is. Let's have a quick look.
Also, dann sonst noch Gesetz. Wenn der Schaus wichtig ist, das ist die
Yeah, worth it, worth it.
Von Mai bis Ende Juni.
What's for dinner tonight, Tim? Oh, something really nice. If you looked at Wednesday Balcony Banter and you looked afterwards at the short that I did, the 60-second short, then can I actually put that? Fighting out here. No Randallion. The Germans are getting together. They're having a fight. Hey, Timmy boy, back from Edinburgh Airport. My birthday tomorrow. Sunny showers back in the gardens. But some cool dude. It's Ray Duffy's birthday tomorrow, so let's all. We're not going to sing happy birthday because it isn't till tomorrow. But I will be wishing you happy birthday on Monday. So there we go. I'll actually wish you happy birthday tomorrow, privately. But I don't wish happy birthdays before the day. Bad luck for me. I love Bridge of Allen. Sal, very happy memories. Is it called Bridge of Allen or Allan? Because double L in Welsh is like push L-E. So Allan means out. Bridge of Allan. I'm out in Bannockburn Say, but the cycle through Bridge of Allan. I'm going to just go with Allan for now. There's some more things I can't do. I used to go to a wee pub in the Bridge of Allan when my daughter was in Stirling. Dinner Tim. Oh yeah. Okay. So anyway, if you watched my short on Wednesday night, it showed you what we had for dinner, and it was my braised short ribs in red wine and garlic. And I made loads, and there was loads left over, so I've got those in a little Tupperware. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of it, some of the lean meat, some of the fat. I'm going to shred it, put it with peas and sweet corn in a wrap with horseradish, and then I'm going to cut the wrap into 4 and stand them up on end in a little pot. But I'm going to do 3 wraps, so it's in a bigger pot. You know, like the ones they use for tapas. You know, where you get the albondies and stuff in it. So the earthenware ones. So I stand them up on that, and then I put cheese on top and stick it in the oven, not the grill. Stick in the oven, let it all warm through, and then the cheese melts on top. And then the last 3 minutes, I stick the grill on just to brown the cheese on top. A little bit of parsley or whatever herbs you like on that. Jobs are good. Serve it with cherry tomatoes and little baby leaves of lettuce. Oh, that's what we're going with tonight. And if you want to know what we had, you can go to YouTube Shorts. So you go to timothydowd.com. You go to youtube.com/LWMST, and there's the short shelf. That's evaporado. Gerne. Don't tell Chris, by the way. A lot of cyclists go through Bofa, so you would have a sore arm waving. There you go. I'm stuck here now because the mirror on my bus broke, says David Mulready. Net cross licking my lips now sounds delicious. It is delicious, actually. You know, let me see if I can put up the actual recipe. So if I go to YouTube and I do a search and I put in what's it called? What's the cook called that swears all the time? Gotta go. TTFNC done. I'm waiting. Gordon Ramsay. I got it myself. To put in Gordon
Ich darf das auch nicht.
Ramsay short ribs. Gordon Ramsay short ribs.
Moment, er hat von Millar erzählt, der hat, Moment mal, von der Seite in Griechenhaus.
And it's the one with the mushrooms on top. Barry Crabtree's on. So short ribs, share, copy link, post comment. It won't let me paste. Share, copy link, post comment, scan text. Just a minute, just a minute. Bear with me. Give a new paste. What am I doing?
Neues Bett, ne?
Okay, hang on. I've got to do it again.
Das Fenster wahrscheinlich auch.
That worked, I think. Did that work?
Ganz ehrbare Leute, ne? Ich sag ehrbare Leute, ne?
There you go.
Ja.
Und, aber sie dürfen dann in der Zeit nicht kommen,
There you go. My ex-girlfriend was in Scotland, travelled to the north coast 500 last week. I bumped into her and a new partner twice. Once in a cycling from Fort William to Stirling and once driving to Oban. She's following. She's following. Paddy McGinty's next door. Tim, one thing I notice every time I come over is the one noticeable the pickpockets are. You can't. The local police do more to drive these away. No. Basically, what happens is the pickpocketing is part of the culture. I'm not saying the culture of Tenerife, but it's part of the disparity between rich and poor. There's always going to be thieves. And so basically what happens is if you prosecute a pickpocket, it costs more than the damage each time. Now, what you could do is go full on fascist and just top the hands off, right? Or kill them. But we don't do that in a Western society. So we give them due process. We also assume they're innocent until proven guilty, which I think is a good thing. But when they are taken in and they've nicked a purse or they've got some money or typically they'll take a purse and take out the cash and just throw everything away. They won't try to use the cards or anything. So the police, it just costs more to get rid of the problem than it is to say, be aware of your surroundings, don't be vulnerable. Now, I know this is victim shaming, and I don't mean to be that, but if during COVID you kept your distance and didn't go within 1.5 meters of anybody, then I don't think a pickpocket's going to get you, right? So just pretend that it's still COVID and you're still distancing. Be aware of your surroundings and don't go near anybody. And there's no way they're going to pickpocket you there. Obviously, if somebody comes up and asks you a question with a map in the face, or you've left your phone on the table, or you've gotten drunk and you've walked home not in a crowd of people, and somebody's come up to you, then obviously things may happen because these people are out there. But I don't think it's getting any worse. I don't think it's getting any better. I just make sure that you don't put yourself in a situation where you might find that there are people next to you that can get in your pocket. I know they're very good and you don't feel them. And for people who have been pickpocketed, they say, Tim, you don't know what you're talking about. I didn't even know, right? And you're right. But if you make sure that you'll keep 1 meter 50 distance from everybody, it's going to be very hard. And not only that, what I found is if you are being approached by people or there are people around you, if you look them in the eye, they won't pickpocket you. They won't pickpocket you. They need to be, you need to be distracted to be pickpocketed. And so you look them in the eye, oh yeah, what do you want? And keep your distance, then you should be okay. As I say, the police, if they picked up all, well, the first thing you should do is actually report it to the police, because a lot of people report it to Facebook. But and then people say, oh, there's loads of pickpockets in Las Americas, and what about these people? And they're filming them and stuff, right? But if they do get caught by the police, then they are fine, and they are out of commission for a bit, and they do hurt. But basically, for them, the benefit outweighs the risk. You know, it's the cost of doing business, I'm afraid. So if you want to get rid of all thieves, then make their lives worth living, make their lives pleasant, because it's a mental illness, stealing from people. I really believe that, and all you have to do is to make their lives more fulfilling. Anyway, enough of my what's the word, blathering, as they say. Can Gussie hola to them next door, Barry Debs, and great video. Can Gussie hola to them next door, Barry Debs, and great video. Barry, you lost me on that one. It must mean something that I don't understand. Neil says, Tim, one thing. Okay, that's the pickpocket. There you go. I think a new partner was a bit suspicious. It's happened twice. That's cool stuff. Oh, everything just jumped. Just about to say the same. Pickpockets in every city. I mean, there are certain cities that have got a lot of pickpockets, like Barcelona, London, Liverpool, Manchester. I don't know about pickpockets in Scotland, but I've heard that Glasgow's got a couple of problems there. Obviously, East Germany, Poland, Hungary, places like that. And there are lots of scams as well, especially if you change your money. So if anybody says we can change your money on the street, don't go to them. You just get, oh, that smells fantastic. Oh, garlic prawns. Garlic prawns. Use room safe, carry as little as possible on you, as Tim said, take care. Yeah, it is true that you can't stop yourself being pickpocketed, but you can make yourself less of a victim. And if you look less vulnerable than the person next to you, they're going to go to the person next to you. I know that's hard to say, but just make yourself look less of a victim. Don't hang your bags on the back of chairs, that type of thing, because there are pickpockets about. What's the difference between a pickpocket and a peeping Tom? A pickpocket snatches you watch. Snatches your watch. There you go. We're not going to go. My advice is be aware at all times. Don't carry wallets, money, any pockets, bags, under the shoulder, the back. Take only the bare minimum out. You keep all valuables in a safe. You know, Maria, that is good advice. And I know that people are going to say, oh, well, it's going to ruin my holiday. But I just take my phone and I pay everything with the phone. I don't have a wallet. Well, I do have a wallet, but I don't keep it in my back pocket. And I don't take it out. So I pay with everything with the phone. And as I said, during the pandemic, this 1.50 meter distancing was pretty cool by me. If you are in a crowd, and I really don't like crowds that much, but if you are in a crowd, then bring everything to the front. So don't have a backpack hanging on the back, don't have anything in your back pockets, just bring everything to the front. And if you can, they actually sell these backpacks that hang on the front now, these like little knapsacks. They're usually pretty good as well. And they're knife safe as well. But then again, you're spending money, you might as well let him have the €10. And if you get like more than €100 in your pocket, then just be careful with it. Just be careful, don't flash it. Okay, we've been on now for over an hour. In fact, it is 7 o'clock, and this table is going to be occupied. So I'm going to get to go. Apple Watch to pay for everything. That's cool. Apple Watch is good. There he is. There we go. The people are arriving. Axel.
Hello.
Justin.
How are you?
Fish pie Tim Friday went down a treat, washed with 2 cans of Tennant's lager and tomahawk steak tomorrow. You're going to have a tomahawk steak tomorrow. Yeah. Use Apple Watch, that's pretty good. I got dipped in years ago. Tenerife had just changed 200 and they bumped into me. Oh, no. No, that is, I mean, as I say, you can't stop it. I mean, they are professionals, so you can't stop it. All you can do is make yourself less of a victim. Look like you know what you're doing, be aware of your surroundings, and keep your distance. That's all you can do, really. But you can't stop it. But I don't think it's getting worse. It might be getting worse as opposed to lockdown, where nobody came in the country. But now we're letting anybody in. You're going to get these gangs coming in to do stuff. So just be aware of that. I think Andrew had a newscast where he said that he got some cars broken into. And that's the biggest thing, is that if you're up near Mascar, not even in Mascar, but on the top of the hill, and you look out at the vista, I've seen people there, and they're very quick. They go, bang, doors open, all the bags, everything's gone. And I even see where they are. They're in like a white van up the street. But what can you do? Because if you approach them, you'll either get stabbed. And if you call the police, they're gone. And if you do call the police and they get caught, then of course you get all your stuff back. People's names are taken. They get a fine, and then they're let go. Obviously, you can't imprison people for that, because the damage is less than the minimum that the police require for imprisonment. Otherwise, everybody'd be in prison, I suppose. Right, ladles and jelly spoons. Have a fantastic weekend, everybody. Exactly. We're going to finish it up now. I don't know if I've got anything. I've only got... I'm going to play this one more time. You've been watching Freaky Friday. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank each and every one of you for watching today. I had a great time just sitting here shooting the moon with you guys. You're on a big table. Everybody sat around the table and just chit-chatting with me. It'd be nice if you came on with the video, but I understand if you don't want to. I got place for 5 people. So if you ever fancy doing a round table where we just chit-chat about Tenerife, you don't have to say much. Let me know and we'll sort it out. We'll have a round table one evening. The Monday, Meetup Monday, is still on. We're going to go to the same place we always go to at Habri again. Christina likes that because it's, first of all, it's cheaper. And she says she doesn't want to be eating too much. So the last few times we've been out on a Monday, we've been eating too much. So we're just going to have a little bit of chicken, and I'll have me little clams, little mussels, and then that'll be it. Maybe a bag of chips. But apart from that, it's fine. I don't know why I've got these arch. Oh, because of the microphone. He said the microphone was better. There you go. So that's why I've got these on. And I love you all. Christina sends a love. I'm going to go home and cook now. Bye, everybody. So Okay, we're dropping out now. Thank you so much for everybody. And if you've made it till the end, you are one of the few. You can pat yourself on the back. If you're watching on catch-up and you made it to the end, thank you so much. This is Tim Downs for Living with MS in Tenerife, signing off. See you. Wouldn't want to be you.